Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a new morning brief here with Logical Orange for Sublime traders. In this video, we are going to take a look at Bitcoin and see where the price action is at this moment. And we are also going to take a look at Ethereum, who broke our last target this night, and see where it might go in the next few days. So starting with Bitcoin, which is extremely important for all of our open trades. I can safely assume that after reaching the first take profit, the second time, because it was reached the last week for the first time, after reaching this target and breaking above it, I can safely assume that the small ladder pattern that it plots, like so, 1 2 1 2, is really forming. So now we can expect something like this and then continue up. We are still in a channel. The possibilities of a big retrace of this kind right now are very slim, and I honestly believe that we just exhausted our last chance of buying Bitcoin below 55k for now in this bull run. There is still a possibility that we will retrace back. Of course, nothing is certain 100% in trading, especially in the wild world of crypto. However, I honestly believe that 55k is a level that we will not soon see, and that if we get the momentum we need right here, we can break above and continue to the higher highs that we all want for Bitcoin and of course for the other cryptocurrencies. Let's now just let's take a look at at higher time frames and see what they have to say, because on the 4-hour, okay, we have some information pretty zoomed in, but let's take a look at the daily, and then on the weekly, and then even on the monthly. So the daily looks exceptional. The daily yesterday, it only looked like we had an engulfing candle over the last red candle that we plotted. The daily is looking like it wants to go higher. Exceptionally good looking candle. Very good looking candle. And of course we are inside the channel, this one, the channel that is plotted here. We are above the confluence point that acts as a support right now. This confluence point right here, a confluence area, is also was a resistance and is now a support. We also have the legendary right here supporting us. So basically this area right here is our life jacket, our life vest. If for whatever reason Bitcoin decides to drop, we are kind of supported here. A lot of orders here. I cross-checked this with our aggregated order book. There are a lot of orders here, so this area is very good support. For the targets that are on the higher side, we of course have some small resistances. It is normal. The first resistance area would be the 60k level, which is also a psychological level, extremely important. This is why I say that looking at the current formation, if we were to plot ladders all the way up to the top of the channel, it would look something like it would look like this: 1 2 1 2 1 2, and here we would probably stay here for about 5 days. This is what we do recently, several days in a sideways action, and then we move forward if we have the volume, and we should have the volume now because people are rebuying it. They are not they are starting to forget the bearish sentiment that we had last week. So yeah, first level, important level would be the 60K. Next level, of course, would be somewhere around here, 61,200, around this level. So yeah, basically every resistance that previous highs and previous pivots plot would also be resistances right now. Okay, we also have the another legendary trend line that passes through here. I don't think it will form a confluence with this resistance right here, so this take profit right here, because it is slightly higher, and I don't think that the price action would hit in this time frame. It would probably hit somewhere around here on the TP3, so several days. Bitcoin is moving kind of slow lately, so compared to other coins, but these are resistances that we should note and that we should take into account when trading other pairs. Because I tell you frankly, trading Bitcoin right now compared to other pairs isn't that interesting. Of course, having a position, a long position in Bitcoin is always good. However, there are other pairs that are performing extremely well percentage-wise and that are outperforming Bitcoin at the moment from a profit standpoint, pure profit standpoint. Okay, so the final target, I will jump to the final target. So in this case, it is my TP5, give or take some percentages right here. I expect the price from now to hit somewhere around this area. I know for now it seems to be a bit large. We will probably make this area smaller with time. I would need to see what is the momentum we take, what is the time we would need to hit this this target. Of course, as you can see, this would mean that Bitcoin would hit a higher high, but it is based indeed on the ascending channel that we are in now. Also confluence point here with the second resistance, Fibonacci based. The ultimate goal for the short term for Bitcoin would be, of course, the 70K level right here. Extremely important. We will need a lot of help in order to break this. Once we break this, I think that the next target would be indeed 100K. Let's pass on to 3 days. 100K, which is way higher, way higher. So yeah, something somewhere around these lines. 100. $100K. So yeah, there's a lot to cover until then. 42%. It will take some time, but once we ensure that 70K is ours, then the price can retrace back to it and continue forward. Of course, for now, this is just speculations. We just need to see how and when the price will hit 70K, and then we will move with it. Let's go to 1 week and see what the 1 week tells us. So 1 week looks amazing. The 1 week looks absolutely amazing. Why? Because of this candle right here. This handle last week, previous week, and the last week are looking good. We are starting the week in force. So engulfing candle right here, continuation candle right here. This is clearly a good thing for the price action right now. Having an engulfing candle means that 80% chance, with 80% chance, the price will continue in the engulfing candle's direction. So extremely powerful candle. This one, I like it a lot. With the continuation candle that we have right now, looking extremely well. Good potential for touching the area right here for the top of the channel. Probably a small retrace, and then we will see, maybe we can we can continue to 70k. If we when we touch this part of the channel, we can expect a drop to the first legendary, something like this. You know, you see that the price reacts to it. We in smaller time frames, we will see more correlation with this legendary right here. And then, of course, continuation to the 70k level that we all want. But for now, weekly is looking extremely good. Extremely good. I like it a lot. Finally, some bullish sentiment from my side for this formation. Was really uncertain in this area. Extremely uncertain. That's why I hesitated with posting trades. But right now we have some time. We have some, I think, at least until TP4. We can post signals and take profits on other pairs. As I said, Bitcoin less profitable than other pairs. Yeah, we will see if we post more pairs with USDT, which makes more sense in this case. When it stops for the breaks I've talked about, we will take some BTC pairs also. That will potentially drop a bit when Bitcoin increases, but they will gain momentum when it stops. And on the long run, they can also be extremely profitable. So this is the big brief on Bitcoin. Good, looking good, looking good. Let's move on to Ethereum. Ethereum overperforming, looking extremely good. I said back in January, some people didn't believe me that Ethereum would hit 3K in April. Ethereum was a bit of a bitch and it hit 3K on on May the 2nd, so 2 days later. So I was wrong by 2 days. Doesn't really matter. We touched the target we wanted. I hope you guys took some nice profits, even if the signal was posted on spot. Doesn't matter. Profit is a profit. And let's see where it can go now. Just analyzing it real time. Didn't really have the time this morning to pre-analyze it. But Ethereum is performing amazing. I like it, and of course it's been helped by news, also news and the usage of the network itself. Breaking through 3K was an amazing thing for Ethereum. First time ever, 3K Ethereum. Who would have thought this several years ago, when people were extremely conservative and saying that yeah, Ethereum maybe 1,400, something like this. Yeah, but look at this. Look at this. It is looking exceptional. So next targets, obvious target right here would be somewhere around this area. Right here. Let's say 3,500 would be a correct number for Ethereum in this go, and then maybe a small retrace. It would make sense. It would make sense to have a small retrace. Then it depends on how the candles are formed until here. If we go in a straight candle, of course, that won't be very good in the case of a retrace from this area, because retraces usually take 50% from the last candle. Okay, so if we were to go in a single candle, which is not really possible, I think, today, or maybe yes, remains to be seen. I don't really think. Just looking by the waves and the volume, the possibilities are kind of slim to get there in a single candle. So maybe tomorrow we can see the price of Ethereum at 3,400, 3,500 right here in this area. I would like this more than just going there in a single candle today, because as I said, the possible retrace here would mean 50% of the last candle. So yeah, 50% of this candle, if we measure it it would be like 50%, so 7.5% drop if we retrace, okay, in the case that we retrace. However, 2.618, we know that 61.8 extremely reactive level for supports and resistances. So I suggest that you take profit all along this portion right here. So you still have like 7% to go. Take some profits on each Fibonacci. You can even plot the new Fibonacci level starting from here, so you can just fib it like this, so you know where you take profit. You know, every level makes sense. There are several ways to plot Fibonacci that are wrong. I will not talk about that. I will just talk about what is right. So yeah, this is for Ethereum, extremely bullish. Next target, I will just throw in a number, but it's based on facts. And I believe that in July, so July, not June, July, I believe Ethereum would be 5K Ethereum, extremely possible, not that high. So the difference is 57%. It might seem like much, but given the momentum that Ethereum has taken, it is not that high. Not that high at all. So for me, July, except if we like get some, I don't know, some huge influx in Ethereum of money, so influx of money flow, which is possible also. Just opened an LTC trade, LTC, which is following BTC like a puppy in a leash. I like LTC for the long term, and I see LTC this year at $700. That's why it is part of our long-term portfolio. For now, I just plotted, before recording this video, I plotted this trade. Just wanted to take a quick tour on it. So it has a variable entry, so it has like entry range from here to here, I think, not sure, with all the take profits that come along with it. And of course the stop loss is a bit further away than it should be for this kind of trade, but I don't want to take any chances for the price to retest with the wick somewhere around here. So I just placed it like this. When we reach TP1 and like halfway between TP1 and TP2, we can of course get the stop loss higher, so we reduce our risk, and the TP2 we can even move the stop loss to entry, so we just reduce the risk to 0. In any case, LTC, in my opinion, has the potential to do this, go up to 344 with the potential for maybe 350, but I based my last take profit on other factors right here. Conservative, as you guys know that I am usually conservative. Yeah, 344 for a total of 22%. Looking good. You can trade it on futures also if you wish. Just remember, keep your leverages low. Don't go insane. Don't want to hear about liquidations in my group. Okay, guys. So yeah, this was the tour for today. Hope you guys liked the brief, and of course, as usual, if you have questions, just contact me in private or ask on the VIP chat. That's what it's for. And I wish you an exceptional day. Thank you.